Hello, my name's Jalise. Welcome now everybody to my Predator vs. Predators review. This is an in-depth analysis of both films, Predator from 1987 and Predators from 2010. And the reason why I'm making this video is because last time I put for my top 6 Predator films, Predators, the 2010 version, over Predator. So this is my reasoning as to why I prefer Predators over the 1987 original Predator. So let's start off with the first Predator with Arnold Schwarzenegger. Let's just say this. This film would not be what it is today without Arnold Schwarzenegger. Arnold Schwarzenegger made this film. He made these iconic lines, stick around, get to the chopper, how he said it. Arnold Schwarzenegger is a national treasure. And for when I was younger, I thought he was overrated. In many cases, he is, but he what makes it great. He what makes this movie great. He made Terminator great. And could this film work without Arnold Schwarzenegger? In my opinion, it wouldn't be as good without Arnold Schwarzenegger. Let's start off what the entire story is about for Predator. So the entire plotline for the 1987 Predator film is all about Arnold Schwarzenegger's team is mostly a rescue team, and the guy to the right of Arnold Schwarzenegger, who is also the guy from the Rocky series, the guy that plays Apollo. This actor is now playing Dylan. This one, and Dylan needs Arnold Schwarzenegger team to rescue some military people that are in the jungle in South America, and mostly they're just trying to get some intel. Dylan is not telling Arnold Schwarzenegger everything. That this is mostly about the intel operation, and so basically they go inside, they try to get some information, they kill the gorillas, and they have a woman captured, and they're going to take her with her. Slowly but surely, they're being hunted down by an alien, which is known as the Predator. Slowly, one by one, each of the characters is killed off, and basically, this is where the movie is great, and a movie is sometimes lacking compared to Predators. And what I mean by lacking is that the Predator film, the 1987 version, is the fact that more than all these characters die 30 minutes before the movie ends, and it's all on Arnold Schwarzenegger to carry on the film. Now, if we didn't have Arnold Schwarzenegger or someone as charismatic as him, this film would have failed miserably. And a lot of people say that the Predators, the 2010 version, doesn't have a lot of character development for their side characters. To me, I think what makes Predators better than Predators is because of the characters. They don't solely rely on just one character like Predator 1987 does. I mean, half these characters are just cannon fodder. I mean, most of them don't get any. Most of them don't get any backstory. Most of them just have one-liners, like that guy with the gun to the left of me, the one with the big gun that says, "I ain't got time to bleed." I mean, Dylan's got uh, something about him that he is he's different from Arnold Schwarzenegger's character. He wants to help his government, but he's also going to work on shady deals, and he's more about thinking of the greater good instead of just helping people. Is what's best for the country. And then I say the best underrated character of Predator, the 1987 Predator, is Mac. Mac is a very interesting character. He gives actually some backstory to him and to Jesse Ventura's character, and I really think he does a great job. Mac. I sad to say he goes, and again, a lot of these side characters are killed off very quickly. It's all on Arnold Schwarzenegger to carry on the film, and granted, he does a great job, but to me, I do not believe the film starts off this universe, and it's a great solid action film. It's a great classic film, but to me, Predators is a superior Predator film. Now the movie Predators. Let's talk about what this entire story is about. A group of killers from Earth, all different types of backgrounds, whether it's Yakuza, cartel, Russian, RUF, CIA, ex-mercenary. Um, they're all killers, and all these human killers are brought to this planet by the predators, basically to hunt them down for sport. And this movie does such a great job in a realistic way of how people will react to when they're being kidnapped and being brought to a planet to be hunted down. First it's the introductions of all the characters. They get parachuted onto the thing planet. They don't know each other. They try to work out why are they here, what's going on. They're trying to figure out what's happening to them. And then while they're exploring this planet, they realize some things are off about it, that they don't recognize certain things, and how the sun is never going down. Then some dogs come after them. Then they start to then one of the characters, the main character played by Adrian Brody, starts to say like how the dogs that were being hunted because first they let the dogs out, and I'm not talking about the dogs from the Predator. My God, that was too bad. I'm talking about the Predators where they actually look different. They actually have different technique and look, and I just really like how the Predator's dogs look compared to the Predator, the 2018 film. But going off topic, but that's what the film is about. It's about killers from all different nationalities and backgrounds on Earth who must work together in order to survive the predators that are attacking them. And yes, there are predators, multiple. There's 3 different types of predators in this film. And we also get into a great backstory of predator like species, how there's 2 different types of predators. We have the original classic predator compared to the new ones, how the new ones are like some blood feud, as they say. But we also learned that they're not the only things that they hunt. They're the predators. The predators not only hunt humans, but they bring game from everywhere they can find. And overall, a lot of these characters and a lot of this expanded lore is very interesting. I like the new predator dogs. I like this idea that the predators not only hunt humans on certain areas, but they take them from planets, different planets, put them on one, and hunt them down themselves to make themselves the ultimate predator. I absolutely love this idea. Absolutely love these characters. Every single character to me was very interesting and throughout this entire film. Every character to me had a great moments to shine. Every single character felt like they had a place to be in that film. And some characters are killed off a little bit too quickly, in my opinion. The film does a great job with these characters. I can safely say that this was the best cast of all the Predator films, and everyone likes the original 1987 Predator with the big macho men and all this stuff, but they're mostly killed off. And again, it's Arnold Schwarzenegger that had to do most of the thing. If Arnold Schwarzenegger wasn't there, it's so much more interesting to see a group of people that basically have no command for each other, that have no respect for each other, basically have to work together in order to survive together, than a couple of military guys that follow their leader and their commando. To me, I think that's a much more interesting film than what we're seeing in this. In 19, it's a lot more interesting film, the 2010 Predator versus the 1987 Predator, in my opinion. It has a little bit more taste for it. Now, I will admit this: the Predator, not the Predator, but Predator is copied a lot from the 1987 original Predators. One obvious one is the whole final fight scene between the Yakuza and one of the Predators, where they have a sword fight. Everyone likes to clarify where it was back in the 1987 version, where that one guy took off his shirt, took out a knife, and he was gonna fight the Predator at the end. But the thing is, though, it cuts to you even see the fight. You don't even see the fight in that entire film. It just cuts to him screaming. At least in this one, and with this to me is a better version, we actually see someone actually fighting a Predator one-on-one. Sorry, I actually rather see a fight than to actually just hear a scream. I know, controversial. But another thing, what is also that Predator's copied off is the final fight scene with Adrian Brody and the Predator. I mean, it's straight up just Arnold Schwarzenegger with the whole fire and setting a trap for the new release Predator. I would totally change the ending with Isabel, Roy, and the original Predator versus the Super Predator, or the new Predator. But since that's why people don't consider the latest the 2010 Predator the superior one. It's because they see, it's just too much similar. They're in the jungle again. They're just doing the same old thing. They're trying to have a macho tough guy. I believe this film does enough to make it different on its own end. Granted, the third act was basically copy and paste from the first film. I'll admit that. But to me, I'd rather watch Predators, the 2010 version. I mean, it's one thing to start a universe. It's another thing to expand it. Look at Star Wars, A New Hope, and Empire. Star Wars, A New Hope started this entire franchise. But Empire, it started, it expanded the universe. It expanded the universe of Star Wars, and then what made it great. To me, I believe Predators is an underrated film. It's superior to me than the original 1987 Predator. I know it's controversial, but that's my personal opinion, everybody. I believe the 2010 Predator just does enough to make this film better than the 1987 version because of one, all the characters to me at least matter. I find them a lot more interesting than just Arnold Schwarzenegger and Mac. I feel like there's a lot more detail to them. They expanded certain stuff with the new Predator versus the Predator. I mean, I love a great deal of this film. I say probably only like 10 minutes I don't really care for. Like, I can't really name off the top of my head, but this film to me is amazing. So yeah, everyone, that's my reason as why I believe The Predators is a superior film to The Predator. Let me know what you think, everyone. Subscribe if you like, discreet not boundly, comment down below, let me know, respect my opinion, I respect yours. What's your own personal opinion, everybody? I'm Jalise, signing off for everybody.